Good evening, folks. Here's your top science news and content from the last 2 weeks. We're starting at the Rutgers Snow Lab. We see April coming in well above average in the northern hemisphere. When isolating just North America, we saw it was a tremendously above average start to spring for snow. And while over the long term the spring snow cover is still on a negative trend, we also learned that the fall snowfall content is increasing. And that same is true for winter, almost like a seasonal shift. Up next, we saw Gaia, the second release highlighting almost 2 billion stars, poised to rejuvenate leaps in our understanding of the cosmos. This here is a comparison between the detail available now versus the best available before the Gaia 2 release. Not even close. Speaking of the cosmos, Super CDMS Dark Matter Search joined the Large Hadron Collider, all other colliders, all earthly detectors and space detectors, satellites, and otherwise in the we didn't find any dark matter category. Let's go to some of the videos you'll want to watch if you missed them. You're watching right now part of our look from more than 1 billion light years out all the way down into Earth. Also, a good look at some of the features within the animation that seem to suggest they pretty much use real observations for where to put the stars and galaxies. 10 points if you spot Andromeda after we enter the Milky Way star field. Up next, we had two volcano videos of note. Following our detail of why a level 7 eruption is overdue, we looked into a previous event that almost took out an entire continent and had effects over more than half the globe. This is kindly tempered for 99% of our viewers by yet more evidence of Yellowstone's pressure release system that refuses to let pressure build up over time. We had a number of videos on Earth spots and the close-up rapid scan 1-minute cadence views from GOES. We have had a new look at the penumbral lines around earthly storms and the central outgoing pulse, both of which are seen around sunspots as well. We had another episode of our ongoing universe series, a different look at cosmic dust, a topic we consider of the utmost importance for cosmology. We had a video on using all the right tools to forecast the appearance of coronal holes, also a bit about how they work and how important they are here on Earth. Top story of the last 2 weeks was one of the best ties between the global electric circuit and earthquakes to date. We saw a high-pressure cell driving electric current down onto the earthquake area from a macro scale, and in the vertical electron content we saw a deficit of electrons in the upper atmosphere with a surplus below. They were flowing down towards the earthquake zone in the minutes before the big quake, completing the circuit. That video is probably the most important one to watch. We will do another recap in a few weeks, and whenever you are watching, I'll see you in the morning. Be safe, everyone.